Hi, in part two of the assignment five, I'm looking at how could I have prepared or how did I prepare for the interview. I definitely looked back at the interview questions that I used from the first interview from the client. I also, even in my own current work, I always look back at my clients' history, just so I know what I'm going into. But for this one, I specifically looked at my client's goal, so that I knew what this specific interview or assessment was going to be mostly about. And then I definitely looked into what would be an activity to maybe break the ice. What two things did I do well? I think what one thing that I did do well was using that icebreaker of using the rose, the bud, and the thorn. I think that kind of helped break the ice a little bit. And I used myself as an example that helped the client kind of, use his own examples. Um, uh, and so I think that also helped the client expand on what he was looking forward to, which was his family and gatherings during the holidays. Um, and so the other question was, what two things would you improve on? I definitely looked at this one because the client didn't have anything that he could tactile that he could hold on to, um, and as a financial record or as an example or for his goal. And so that was something that I felt like I could have used during my interview with the client. So I think looking back now, I wish I could have had my own journal or maybe like some kind of financial record or an example of how he could use the journal. And so for the next time, I definitely will use that. Um, um, and so let's see. Um, how did you demonstrate attention uh, to issues of culture, gender, and spirituality? I definitely believe that I provided the space for culture and spirituality for my client when he was able to expand on his holiday traditions, because at first he mentioned that he was excited that the holidays were coming, which was something that I mentioned, which is fine. We're all excited for the holidays to come. Uh, but I asked him what that looked like for him, and then that's when he really opened up about, you know, creating nativity scenes and who he created those nativity scenes with, and foods as traditions. And so I think that's when he really opened up about those traditions with family and versus it being a holiday for him. Okay, thank you.